Natural log we write with the letters ln, and the three laws of natural logarithms look pretty much like the laws of log base 10. So you have a log of a plus log of b, and that's equal to the log of a times b. And then you have the log of a minus the log of b is equal to the log of a divided by b. So you can see that these are exactly like the logs for log base 10, except for instead of log log, we write ln, which is natural log, which is the same thing as a log base 2.71, or log base of e. And then last of all, we have n log of a is equal to log of a to the n. Okay, so we're going to use these three to do these exercises here. I've already filtered these exercises, so we're going to do all the ones that are on the page. So for D, write as a single log or an integer. The log of 4 plus the log of 6. So if we have the sum of logs, that's this law here, we're going to multiply 4 and 6 together. So that's the same thing as the natural log of 24. G, 1 plus the natural log of 4. Well, if we have the sum of two things, then we could, if we write both of them as a log, so instead of 1, what if we wrote log of e to the 1? If we write log of e to the 1, it's the same thing as 1, right? Because natural log and e undo each other. So the natural log of e to the 1 would just be 1. And then we add that to natural log of 4. So now we could combine these by taking the natural log of the product. Okay, so that's the natural log of 4e. Now we'll do e. Natural log of 5 plus the natural log of 0.2. Now since this is the sum of natural logs, we could combine those in the natural log of a product. So that would be 5 times 0.2, so that would be natural log of 1. Natural log of 1 is 0, right? Because 1 is the same thing as e to the 0. Okay, so natural log of e to the 0 is 0. H. Natural log of 6 minus 1. So that would be the same as natural log of 6 minus, e to the 1. I'm sorry, natural log of e to the 1. Natural log of e to the 1. So that would be the same as natural log of 6 divided by e to the 1. Okay? And F. Natural log of 2 plus natural log of 3 plus the natural log of 5. So that would be the same as the natural log of all these multiplied together. So that would be 2 times 3 times 5. So that would be the natural log of 30. I. So these are added together, and this is subtracted. So the ones that are added together, you multiply together. The ones that subtract, you put in the denominator. So that would be the same thing as 5 times 8, which is 40, divided by 2, which is 20. Okay? Write in the form natural log of a. So we're just going to do all the ones that are here. So a, 5 natural log of 3 plus natural log of 4. Now remember that when you have the 5 multiplied out front, it's the same thing as saying natural log of 3 to the 5th. You add natural log of 4. If you have two natural logs added together, that's the same thing as the natural log of the product. So that would be 4 times 3 to the 5th. So 3 to the 5th is 81 times, one more time, times 3, that would be 283 times 4. Now we have to use a calculator. So that would be 283 times 4. Okay, 1132. 1132. Okay, and then we have 3 times natural log of 4 minus 2 times natural log of 2. 3 times natural log of 4 is the same thing as natural log of 4 to the third, and 2 times natural log of 2 is the same thing as natural log of 2 squared. So then we have a difference, okay, so that would be natural log of 4 to the third divided by natural log of 2 squared, which is the same thing as 4 to the third would be 64 divided by 4. And you can continue to simplify that with your calculator or with your brain. Negative natural log of 2. Let's see, so that would mean, since it's a negative, that means it's like, let's say that that's the same thing as 0 minus natural log of 2. So 0 is the same thing as natural log of e to the 0. And so if we combine those, we have natural log of e to the 0. I'm sorry, natural log of e to the 0 divided by 2. And e to the 0 is the same thing as 1, right? So that would be natural log of 1/2. Okay. Let's see, f. 1/3 times the natural log of 27, 1 over 27. So that would be natural log of 1 over 27 to the 1/3 power. The 1/3 power is the same thing as the cube root. So the cube root of 27 is 3, and the cube root of 1 is 1. So it's the natural log of 1/3. Okay. Negative 2 times natural log of 1/4. So this would be the same thing as natural log of 1/4 to the negative 2. 1/4 squared would be 1 over 16. To the negative 1 would be 16. So that's the same thing as saying natural log of 16. Which just made me think, when we did this one, we could have done it differently. We could have considered that negative 1 times natural log of 2, that's the same thing as natural log of 2 to the negative 1. So that would be the same thing as natural log 1/2. We would have gotten the same answer, but I think it would have been easier. Okay, natural log of 27 is equal to 3 times the natural log of 3. Show that. So natural log 3 times natural log of 3 would be natural log of 3 cubed. And the natural log of 27 is just natural log of 27. And then if we have 3 cubed, 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So we just showed that that's true. That was A. Let's do C. Natural log of 1/16 is equal to negative 4 times natural log of 2. So if you have negative 4 times natural log of 2, that's the same thing as natural log of 2 to the negative 4th. And then I think we're pretty much done, because 2 to the negative 4th is the same thing as 1 over 2 to the 4th. 1 over 2 to the 4th is the same thing as 1/16, which is what we wanted to show. Okay, and then last one, F. Natural log of e to the 5th is equal to 1 minus natural log of 5. So if we take the natural log of e to the 5th, that's the same thing as the natural log of e minus the natural log of 5. Natural log of e to the 1st is just the same thing as 1 minus natural log of 5, and we just proved that. Number 4, natural log of 5 cube root is equal to 1/3 times natural log of 5. Well, cube root of 5 is 5 to the 1/3, and whenever you have a power, you can bring that out to the front of the natural log like that. And what do you know? That's true. Okay. Now we have natural log of e squared to the 8, e squared over 8. So that's the same thing as natural log of e squared minus natural log of 8, which is the same thing as, like when you have an exponent here, you can multiply that up front, or you could just say, hey, look, these undo each other, so the result is 2, right? Minus natural log of 8. Natural log of 8 is the same thing as 2 cubed. So that would be the same thing as 2 minus 3 natural log of 2, and then we just got what we wanted. Write the following equations without logarithms, assuming all terms are positive. Okay, so let's do A. Natural log of D is equal to natural log of X plus 1. Without logarithms. So if we want to get rid of the logarithms, we just need to inverse function the logarithms. The inverse function of natural log is e to the power. So instead of writing that, we're going to write e to the natural log d is equal to e to the natural log x plus 1. And so we're going to simplify that. E to the natural log d is just d. E to the natural log x plus 1, that's the same thing as e to the natural log x times e to the 1, which is equal to x times e. Okay, so d is equal to e times x. That would be a. So e would be natural log of b equals 3 natural log t minus 1. We're going to write that as an exponent. So e to the natural log of b is equal to e to the 3 natural log t minus 1. E to the natural log b is the same thing as b. E to the 3 natural log of t is equal to, or the subtraction here is the same thing as e to the 3 natural log of t divided by e to the 1, which is equal to e to the third, e to the, let's reverse this order. We're going to put e natural log of t. We're going to reverse the order so that we can make them undo each other, to the third divided by e. And so then we have e to the natural log t is just t cubed over e. Now we'll do d. Natural log of m is equal to 2 natural log of y plus 3. So that's e. So we'll do e to the natural log of m is equal to e to the 2 natural log of y plus 3. That would be m equals e to the 2 natural log of y times e to the third. E natural log of y times 2 times e to the third equals m. E to the natural log y is just y squared. And then that's multiplied times e to the third. Let's see, and h. So natural log of d is approximately equal to 0.4 natural log of n minus 0.6582. So what we're going to do is we're going to take e to that power and e to that power, still equal. E to the log n, same thing as d. E to this is equal to e to the 0.4 natural log of n divided by e to the 0.6582. We're going to reverse the order of this. So we're going to put e to the natural log of n to the 0.4. And then on the bottom, we're going to put e to the 0.6582. So then we have e to the natural log of n is n to the 0.4. And then at the bottom, we're going to have e to the 0.6582. Okay, and you can simplify that a little bit more, but I think that's okay. That was it.